Hey, it's Shawny. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first video. Grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's spend some time together while I bring this dot art to life. On my channel, I tell stories, but there is a twist. Some of the stories, oh God, I can't talk. Some of the stories I tell are truth. Some of them are completely made up, just fictional. But the twist is, I'm not going to tell you which stories are true, which ones are fictional. You got to decide that for yourself. Make sure at the end of this story, you let me know in the comment section if you believe this story or if it's completely made up. All right, guys, let's get into it. So it's the summer, I don't know what year it was, sometime in the 90s, and I was like 8 or 9 years old. That kind of tells my age. I'm 37. I don't mind sharing my age with you guys. Anyways, I'm at my aunt's house because we go to my aunt's house all the time, especially in the summer. So I'm at my aunt's house, and she's watching us. My parents worked a lot. My parents worked a whole lot, y'all. So my aunt would watch us all the time. My mom would be at work, my dad would be at work, and she would watch all of us. And it was always a fun time because I would go spend time with my cousins, and it was cool because my cousins were like my brothers and sisters. Do y'all got cousins like that? They weren't like my regular cousins. They were like my sister cousins or my brother cousins. Like, we were just like super close to each other. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but it makes perfect sense to me. I'm still super close to them, like close. Anyways, we would go walking all the time, and we would be walking far, which like is so crazy to me right now, because if my 8-year-old asked if she could walk as far as we would walk, the answer would definitely be no. So yeah, it was crazy because it was just a different time, y'all. Anyways, we would walk like super far, and we walked a couple blocks away, and I happened to look down and I found $100. And you would think like my cousin would say, I found it first, or I found it first. No, they didn't do anything like that. We were super close to each other, loved each other, still love each other. And when I found the money, they were just extremely happy for me, and I was super happy. I'm telling you, I was feeling like the kid from The Blank Check. I don't know if y'all remember that movie, but if you haven't seen it, check it out. Anyways, I was feeling like that kid. At this point, y'all, I'm rich. I found $100. We end up going to the house, and I tell my aunt, because I'm super excited. We walk in the house, and I see my aunt all the time. I love her, and she's just super cool. I'm excited. I go in the house and I let her know I found $100. So I end up giving her the money because she tells me, hand me the money, I'm gonna hold it for you until your mom comes. Which to me kind of made sense because I'm a kid and I didn't have a purse, like I didn't have, anything like that. And my aunt ends up holding the money for me. I give her the money, y'all, and we continue to play as usual. It was a whole bunch of us. It was 8 of them. My aunt had 8 kids, as I said, but there was a whole bunch of kids that lived on the block. I mean, like a bunch of them. We would play football outside, and we would just do like a whole bunch of just fun stuff. I'm telling you, it was a fun time, so I never mind going over there. Anyways, the ice cream truck, we hear it, and to me, you guys know where I'm going with this. I feel like you should know where I'm going with this. Oh, it's on. The ice cream truck. I'm rich. I got $100 and I'm 9 years old. I think I was 9. I'm 9 years old. So I run in the house and I tell my aunt, I'm like, can I have my money? The ice cream truck's outside. She's like, no, I'm not giving you $100, girl, so you can lose it. Besides, he might not even have change. Let me come outside with you. So I'm like, okay. All right. We head outside, and she asked the ice cream man, did he have change? And he said he had change, surprisingly. Well, it was summer, so that's not that surprising. People on our block, it was a lot of kids, and well, not my block, but my aunt's block, a bunch of kids, and people bought stuff from the ice cream truck. It was the good ice cream truck too, y'all. The one with the soft serve ice cream, nachos, chips and cheese, all that good stuff, hot dogs. He had everything, y'all. So the ice cream truck comes. She asked him if he had change. He said yeah. I'm like, okay, bet. My aunt's like, okay, everybody come over here, you know, you all could pick a few things. And I'm like, okay, I'm not thinking this has anything to do with my money. My aunt's just like, okay, you guys could pick a few things. And she was no stranger to just being kind to the kids in the neighborhood and stuff like that. So I didn't think it was my money that she was spending, y'all. Anyways, she tells everybody they could buy a few things. Some kids got 2 things, some kids got 3 things, and that's just what it was. I'm excited. It's my turn. She's like, okay, get what you gonna get. So I get what I'm gonna get. She hands him $100. And still, I'm not thinking, you know, this is my $100 that she's handing him, because at this point she's paying for everybody, all the kids on the block, not just me, not just my ice cream, not just my nachos, because I believe I got like ice cream and nachos, because when I had money I would always get a banana split, always. So I for sure got a banana split, which was kind of expensive, but I used to get allowance. So I would get the banana split all the time. And then I think I got nachos. I don't remember, y'all. Anyways, she hands him the money. She hands him $100. I kind of look at her, but I'm like, no, she wouldn't, you know, spend my money. She puts the change in her purse. And I'm like, okay. We walk away from the ice cream truck. And this lady says, y'all thank Shawny for buying y'all some ice cream today. I'm like, what the heck she mean thank me? That was my money. She spent my money and bought all the kids on the block some ice cream. I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section, is that fair? I mean, it was my money. I mean, I did find it, but finders keepers. It was on a block. It was not like in front of anybody's house. It was kind of like in the gutter. I picked it up and it was mine. She asked me to hold it. Honestly, I wouldn't have gave it to her if I would have knew she would do that. I mean, some of those kids on the block, I mean, we were all cool, but I wasn't planning on buying everybody ice cream. Anyways, there was still a little change left, so it is what it is. Can't really cry over spilled milk, but I was a little pissed, y'all. We continue to play. She puts the rest of the change. She puts the rest of the change in her purse. We continue to play. Time goes by, and my mom's on her way. I could tell because as soon as the sun is like going down, because my mom got off at a certain time, and when the sun was going down, I knew that my mom would be there, and probably like, I don't know, like an hour or so. It was something like that, from what I could remember. Because in the summer it gets dark a little later, and I remember my mom would make it there, I don't know, close to like 9 or 9:30. So my mom's on her way, and I'm just like, I'm excited to tell my mom that I found $100. Uh-oh, somebody's dog is barking. My dog. So I'm excited to tell my mom about the money that I found, because I know she's gonna be happy for me, like she always is. Shout out to my mom. Anyways, my mom's on her way. She finally gets there. I tell her that I find this money and my auntie has it, and my mom's like, you didn't find that money. I mean, she's being silly. And then she was like, that's amazing, you know, that's cool. And then I'm like, you gotta get it from my aunt. She goes to my aunt, y'all, and then she's like, oh, you holding some money for Shawny? And my aunt says, I don't know why that girl told you that she found $100. She said she found that outside. Uh-oh, the baby. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not exactly sure where I left off. Anyways, so my mom gets there. I think I'm here. My mom gets there, and my mom's like, Okay, I'll go get the money from your aunt, blah, blah, blah. She goes to my aunt, and she's like, oh, Shawny said she found some money, blah, 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 and you're holding it. This lady told my mom, I don't know why she's telling you that she found money. I lost $100 earlier, and I know this is the $100 that I lost. Y'all, remember when I told you in the beginning of the story that we walked blocks away? Blocks away. My auntie had been in her room all day long, and we were nowhere near the house. How could this have been her money? It wasn't. Y'all, I found $100. My aunt made me buy all my cousins and all the kids on the block ice cream, and then told my mom that it was her money. All right, y'all. That is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you enjoyed the art. If you stayed here until the end, let me know what you think about the story. True or fictional? See you in the next one. Bye.